Hi everyone, I'm Emma. I am the sports officer at Warwick Students Union. I am commentating today for the second instalment of One to Watch, and we have table tennis today. And we have the men's captain who will be commentating. I'll pass it over to JV.
Thank you very much for the introduction, Emma. So my name is Jamie Watkin-Rees, and I'm the men's team captain this year for the Warwick Table Tennis Club. And today we have the men's first team for Warwick versus the Nottingham third team. And on centre court at the moment, we have the first game between our number 1 player, Henry Murray, and Nottingham 3's number 4 player, Jack Rogers. And we're currently in the middle of the first game, and we're going to pick up the scoring at the beginning of the second game.
So we'll pick it up at the second game. Henry won the first game.
So we can see here in this rally, Henry Murray has long pimples. He's able to win the first point there to go 1-0 up in this game. Henry Murray has long pimples on the backhand, and you saw in that rally, he's able to basically chop on the backhand, and he's a very defensive player, but he's also able to switch it up with his forehand to attack as well. So we're going to see that here as he actually flicks his bat around to alternate between the pimple and non-pimple side. Now what the pimples does on the long pimples is when he's defending, it comes back with sort of the reverse spin of what the opponent puts on it. So when he's able to chop it back, it comes back very heavy backspin, and it's hard for the opponent to return as he's now 2-1 up in this game. So now we have Nottingham to serve, 1-2. Again, Henry going for his defensive backhand slices, and he's consistently getting it back on, which is good. And yes, wins that point as well to go 3-1 up this game. He's already 1 game to love up, but this is a good start for Henry as he's looking to get two good services now. Side spin serve from Henry, and Jack unable to pick that up on the top spin. Henry goes 4-1 up. Henry again with another side spin serve, and again, Jack not able to push it back. Henry 5-1 up this game. It's a good start. Jack to serve with a side spin of his own. Henry pushes it back, and Jack unable to do the backhand spin up. Again, trying to, when there's a lot of backspin on the ball, it's quite custom for somebody to try to remove the backspin from the ball and spin the ball up. But you can see there, Jack struggling with his spin-ups now, and 7-1 to Henry now, as he's looking to take this game in quite dominant fashion. So yeah, Henry, one of our new freshers this year, a top 20 junior in the country at one point, and yeah, does all these tournaments such as Junior British League and stuff, so we're expecting a lot out of him today, but he's doing really well at the moment. As he loses a point there, but he was good defense with the chops, but unable to block it back when he switched it to his normal rubber. Still 7-2 up though, Henry to serve. Whose point was that? I think that was, okay, 3-7 then, yeah. 3-7, Jack Rogers to serve. He's beginning to come back into this game, so Henry needs to be careful as he misses a push there. Just needs to take a bit of a breather there, just to refocus his thoughts. But he's still 3 points up. Jack to serve, Henry with the chop. And again, Jack, hitting the edge on the spin up there. Most of Jack's spin ups have been, yeah, so it was Jack's point. But yeah, most of Jack's spin ups have been a bit long, but he's beginning to find the end of the table now. So Henry needs to be careful now. Henry with the side spin serve, Jack pushes it. Henry with a spin up of his own. And now he's attacking this rally as they go into a loop-to-loop rally. Henry back to his defensive on the pimples. And yeah, Jack is getting a lot more consistency now, but Henry able to outlast him there on the defense as he moves 8-4 up. Is it 8-5? Okay, sorry. Oh, and good counter from Henry, but again, he's forced to go defensive as Jack wins that point as well. 6-8. Jack with another spin up, but he misses again. Quite a few unforced errors from Jack this game, and that's allowed Henry to build a 3-point lead again. Of course, this being the Nottingham third team, but Nottingham are normally the strongest team in the country. They normally sweep the boards when it comes to the Bucks individuals matches, and yeah, even their third team is a force to be reckoned with. So they're definitely one of the harder teams in our division this year. Of course, the boys in the first team at Warwick managed to get off to a really good start last week when we managed to beat the Loughborough second team 15-2. So we're hoping for a similar result today, but we have tough opposition, as you can see here. Henry going back to chops. Able to control it, and it's just off the edge of the table. 10-7 up. He's still got game point, though. Can he go 2-0 up? Short serve from Henry. Good placement on the chop. Can he spin up? Yes, finds the table. But you see, Jack very consistent there, getting the ball back. And the rally's still going on. Great rally from these two. As it still comes back. What a rally. But Henry finishing it off to go 2-0 up. And yeah, strong game there from Henry. Great rally to start us off. Loop to loop. Henry again going for spins. But you see the backhand punch there from Thomas, keeping the rally alive. Really good rally to start this off. Good control from Thomas. He's, yeah, outlasting Henry there. Again, I think Jack is beginning to change his tack. Not Thomas, I don't know why. Thomas is one of the other players we'll be seeing from Nottingham a bit later. But that's right, Jack showing Jack showing a lot of consistency at the moment. And I think he's beginning to mix that up how he's facing Henry. He's slowing it down a lot and just getting it back on the table with a lot of consistency, because of course he was missing a lot of spin-ups in the game before, which allowed Henry to build quite a big lead. But this game, very close to start it off as Henry going for big spins. Oh, what a rally. As these guys putting on an exhibition, and Jack once again able to win that point. And he's gone 3-love up this game, so able to get the start which Henry was able to get last game. Here we go now, Henry to serve. Goes for his usual side spin. Is a let serve, so if it hits the top of the net, a bit like in tennis, you redo the serve. Good side spin, spin up from Henry. Good blocks from Jack. As you can see, Henry just trying to position it, and oh, Jack missing a spin up once again, and that's sort of been his weakness this game at the moment. Whenever Jack's really gone for the attack, he's missed quite a few, but his defense has been nothing short of extraordinary. But no, Henry able to power for him at the moment, and looking to go 1-0 up in the fixture for Team Warwick. Or was Henry once again missing a block at the edge of the table. And whilst we're focused on centre court in the moment, I can say that we've got two other talented freshers on courts 1 and 3 respectively, who are still, well, I think one match might have just finished, but they're still going in their very close matches by the looks of things. But we're focusing our attention on centre court at the moment with Warwick's #1 seed, Henry, who is currently 2-0 up in games, but struggling a bit this game. He's 4-2 down, but he's beginning to bring it back. Short backspin from Henry. It's going to allow him to spin up. Good defense from Thomas as he's now going for counters of his own. Henry's going to have to defend, but that's good from Henry as he's able to use his pimples to chop it back. And we've got a really interesting rally at the moment as both players trying to sort of get the attack in. And oh, once again, Henry able to outlast Jack there as Jack goes for a backhand open up and hits it right in the net. Henry 3-4 now. He's beginning to come back into this game. Oh, it's a good spin from Jack. Oh, but he's not able to follow up. Good defense from Henry, hanging on in there, and it's now 4-all. Oh, and once again, Jack unable to get the spin up. Hitting the top of the net there, and it's going long as a result. Henry now takes the lead for the first time in the game after being loved 3 down. Short backspin from Thomas. Oh, that's a really good disguise shot there from Jack. Looked like he was going to get it down the line on the forehand, but disguises it last moment to spin it to Henry's backhand. And yeah, Henry just not really anticipating that. And as a result, losing that point. Henry to serve now. 5-all. He's going on the defensive again with his pimples as he's chopping. Oh, and he manages to outlast Jack there on that point. So once again, we'll take the lead this game. Henry to serve. Another sort of side spin serve there from Henry. He's now going to have to go on the defensive. Good chops and oh, under the net there from Jack. Unfortunately, you need to hit it over the net to score the point. So that's not going to count. 5-7 now. Henry 4 points away from taking his first home win of the season. Henry performed really well last week against Loughborough 2s, was able to win all 4 of his matches, and he's looking to do the same today, as he's only 3 points away from winning his first match today. And you can see Jack a bit frustrated there. He was definitely had chances this game, but it's looking like it's beginning to creep away from him. As Henry Marek is just 2 points away from continuing his undefeated season and go 5 for 5 at the start. Yep. Well, the fact that he was undefeated in the first week is already better than the men's first team from last year. It's good control from Henry. He's defending at the moment, but you can see good defense. Able to keep the ball on the table. That's good. Now we're going to the chops, alternating between both sides. You can see he's using his black side and his red side to confuse his opponent. But this is impeccable defense. And again, under the net there from Jack.
Can't do that, can you?
Yeah, can't do that, unfortunately. And Henry is within 1 point of sealing this match. But it's been a very hard-fought match at the moment. And yeah, although it's looking... Yeah. Ooh. 6-10, really good point there for Jack, staying alive and really just giving it his all now. Nothing to lose at this point. But from 10-6 down, it's looking like Henry has a good chance of sealing this game in the next few points. Okay. And Chole, and there we go. Henry wraps it up in 3. Really good game to start it off, as we're going to see probably Ryan or one of the other players now jump on centre court. But no, that's a really good result from Henry. 3-0, and yeah, in the end, quite comfortable. But, you know, definitely some really good rallies there from both players. So here we have the second match we'll be commentating, and it is between Mahmoud Kalani, Warwick's number 3 seed, and Jack Sandler, who is, I think, the number 3 seed as well from Nottingham Threes. So I think they're doing it out of order, which is good. So a bit like Henry, Mahmoud Kalani is a former top 10. I think he peaked at number 11 on the junior under-18 rankings. And I used to play quite a bit as well when I was younger, and I remember Mahmoud 2 or 3 years younger than me. Able to give me a good game when I was 14 or so, and he was about 12 or 13. And here he is now, quite a bit better than me, if I have to admit so myself. And yeah, that's why today I'm going to be sitting out this match, even as OM men team captain, so I can put forward the 4 strongest players in the university.
And commentate, of course.
And commentate, of course. I mean, I'm just loving commentating at the moment. I might do this more often, like, you know. It's much less stressful.
You've got a career in it.
Yeah, it's much less stressful than actually playing the games like I had to do last week. Because, I mean, last week when we managed to beat Loughborough 2's 15-2, I have no...
15-2.
Yeah, 15-2. I have no shame in admitting I was the guy who lost the 2 matches. The 3 freshers won all 4 of their opening matches. And I played really well, to be honest. I was happy with 2 out of 4, but it just shows the standard we have this year at Warwick, and it's great to see. And yeah, we'll hopefully see Drew the second year at one point in centre court as well, who always gives me a good game. So yeah, Mahmoud is a very strong player, and he beat me 3-1 on Monday. So, you know, definitely earned his place here today. Mahmoud to serve as he gives us the nod to commence the match. Love all, Mahmoud to serve, game 1. Good topspin serve from Mahmoud, but he's not able to finish it on the forehand. Love 1 as Jack Sandler takes the first point there for Nottingham. Second serve for Mahmoud. Will he go for a similar serve? Mahmoud's serve's very strong, to be honest. When I play him, you know, when he does his topspin serve like that, you can see there Jack Sandler hitting it off the edge of the table. And yeah, Mahmoud just able to win a point on his serve, and his serves are definitely strong this year. So we'll hope to see him get a few points on them alone. He's also got a very incredible forehand, which we're about to see. As you can see there, look at that. Very fast. And, wow, we've got a great rally here at the moment. Good control, and, wow, great win there from Jack Sandler. And you've got to give props to the Nottingham player. That was an incredible rally. As he's 2-1 up. Mahmoud, pushing long there as he's now 3-1 down. So it's 1-3, Mahmoud to serve. You've probably been noticing as well over the course of the commentary that although I'm saying different names to what they've got on their backs, and that's kind of because most of these guys are freshers, they don't have their team kits at the moment, so we've had to get other team players to lend them their kits, so we can see Mahmoud isn't actually called Ben Reddy. I think so. I didn't see it. Yeah. But Mahmoud to serve 2-3. And there you go. I think it's 4-2. So 4-2 there as Mahmoud trails in this first game. Ooh, and again, trailing a bit in this first game, but again, it's definitely a salvageable comeback at this point. Still early in the game, and he gets an edge. That's going to help his comeback chances. Again, once you get an edge of the table, really, depending on how it hits the edge of the table, it's very hard to return. And yeah, a bit of luck involved, but we take that here at Warwick. Oh, and he does another impeccable serve to steady himself back into the game. 4-5 in game 1. Ooh, let's serve, so we'll get to do that again. Again, another let's serve, 2 in a row. You don't often see that in a match. But yeah, I'm really proud of the team I fielded for today. Again, I did manage to play last week in the first team, and last year I did most of my matches for them. But I think this year I've just got to admit that these 4 boys are just a league above. And, you know, against a team such as Nottingham Threes, you really need to field the strongest team possible. And yeah, all of them doing really well at the moment. Of course, we saw Henry wrap it up in 3 in the first game. But again, Mahmood against one of the stronger players in this Nottingham side. And as a result, it's a close game as he currently trails 7-5. But again, he can easily come back in this game still. It's still quite close. Oh, but he misses a back. Oh, gets it. Oh, he manages to get it on the table. From this angle, it almost looked like he missed that. But, you know, it was so fast, I missed it. So, you know, great shot there for Mahmood. I didn't even know where it landed. Again, he goes for a side spin serve. Oh, nice short serve. It's going to allow him to unleash his big forehand. And look at that. Great positioning. And we're back tied at 7-all. 4-point shootout this game. Good defense from Mahmood, and that's good positioning. There you go. And Mahmood takes the lead for the first time in this game. And what a time to take the lead as well. Only 3 points to go for Mahmood to go 1-0 up. No close game. You can see Jack taking his time, but that's a great punch down the line by Mahmood as he's 9-7 up. But no, his opponent he's facing, Jack Sandler, was a 4th team player, I think, for Nottingham last year, but he's done very well to make his way into the 3rd team. Of course, Nottingham very competitive to get into any team at all. And Mahmood gets a lovely flick there to go within 1 point of winning the game, 10-7 up. But no, Jack Sandler's improved an awful lot since last year. I remember playing him in December, and he beat me 3-1 when he was part of the sort of 3rd team reserves. But last week, I think the Nottingham 3rd team played the Nottingham 2nd team, and Jack Sandler was able to get 2 out of 4 points against the stronger Nottingham 2s. So definitely a very good opponent, but Mahmood managing to wrap up the first game 11-7, and you love to see it here. Short serve there from Jack, but unable to get the backhand open up, and Mahmood once again putting the pressure on. Love one.
Too low. Sorry.
2-love to Mahmood. Oh, it's a good shot there for Mahmood to go 3-love up. I think he clipped the net though, because he's apologising for that. Again, as it's quite lucky if you hit the edge or the net, it is custom to apologise after doing so. But depending on how sportsman-like the opponent is, sometimes you see that, sometimes you don't. But Mahmood, being sportsman like that, as he goes 3-0 up. Good control there, and he goes 4-0 up this game. Good start. Jack Sandler to serve now. He really needs to get these 2 points if he wants to get back into the game. Will Mahmood let him though? Good rally here, good control, but ooh, great rally. Oh, what a rally, and Mahmood wins that as well. As he apologises again, might have clipped a net again, as it's love 5. The question is, do the players know it's love 5? No, they don't. I think they think it's 6-love, because Mahmood is now serving. So I think they miscounted that. But we're going to take that. Oh, actually, no, I think they miscounted in the other direction. I think it's now 1-5. Yeah, no, it's 2-5. So yeah, sorry, the opponents do know what's going on. It's me who seems to be lost on the scoring. Oh, great shot there from Jack to work his way back into the game. You can see there, he's been hitting a lot of shots to Mahmood's backhand. And as a result, when he did that wide forehand, Mahmood just not expecting that and unable to return it as a result. Again, of course, whilst in other sports like badminton and tennis, you've got more space to maneuver people around. It's really about trying to find the space on the table and try to move your opponent as much as possible. But it's mostly just about sort of the strength of shot more than anything, because there's less space to maneuver around. But you can see Mahmood moving around to the forehand, but unable to convert there as he's losing a few points in a row now. So he just needs to steady himself. But pretty similar to the last game, but just in reverse, where Jack had that lead, of course, and Mahmood came back. But this time Mahmood went off to that massive start, but Jack beginning to find his form, but just misses the table there as Mahmood gets another point, and the momentum is back on Warwick's side. Great table tennis there. As the game's all tied up on 6-all. Yeah, Jack's really been playing some really good shots recently. And as a result, this game is closer than it's ever been. Oh, Mahmood missing the open up there. And yeah, literally deja vu from last game, but the roles are reversed. Maybe it's to do with the sides. I don't know. But, oh, he gets a good serve in, and that's good. 7-all. 4-point shootout, and of course last game we were at 7-all. Mahmood managed to win 4 points in a row, so here's hoping he can clutch up this game and win the next 4 points. But overall a strong start for Team Warwick. Good defense from Mahmood, as it's an edge there as he goes 8-7 up. And of course Jack apologizing for that luck there, but again this late in the game that could be costly, as we're going to call a let there. You see there was a ball from one of the other courts which interfered with play. So they're going to redo that point again. Short backspin there for Jack. As just doing push to push. Good open up from Mahmood on the backhand. And wow, great shot. And as I was sort of saying in the beginning of the first game, when Mahmood attacks, his attacks are brutal. You know, he hits it so fast and so hard. And yeah, you really can't defend against him, as I found out the hard way on Monday. As you can see, again, going for an open up though, but hitting the top of the net and just about missing the table as Jack gets the point. Close game though, 8-9. And there we go. Good point from Mahmood. It's been now a 9-all, 2-point shootout. It's really important this point. Whoever wins this point will get 1 game point to convert the game. Yeah, as Mahmood looks up at the camera, he knows he's going to win this point. The question is, can he convert it? Good push. Unlucky. As, yeah, Jack just attacking there. The ball quite high there after Mahmood pushed it back. And that just allowed Jack to attack and get his first game point of this match. But he misses his serve. Oh, my goodness. And, yeah, you hate to see it, even if it is from a Nottingham player. But he's missed his serve at 10-9. And as a result, it's now 10-all. Anything to play for. They will now revert to going 1 serve each. And Mahmood will be the first to do the serve. And they will keep doing 1 serve each until one of them gets 2 points clear. Mahmood with a side spin serve. Good open up. Good play from Mahmood. He's using this opportunity that Jack's given him. But, Jack, really good defense there to hang on in that. And he gets himself another game point. The question is, will he get his serve on? Yeah, he does this time. And Mahmood pushes deep. And as a result, it's now 1-all. Here we go, game 3, Mahmood to serve. Lovell. Mahmood with a nice side spin serve. That's going to allow him to attack, and I think he just about missed that. Would that go on the table? Hard to tell there, but I think it's love 1. As Jack opens up, and I think, yeah, Mahmood wins that point, so I think it's 1-all. As, yeah, both players narrowly missing their spin-ups. As you do push to push, and it's 1-2 now. As Jack pushes into the net. And in a game as close as this, any unforced error is going to cost the guys deeply, as you see 1 unforced error from each of them there in the last 2 points. As both of them missing their pushes on the return of serve. Mahmood now serving. Good defense there from Mahmood. Very controlled on the blocking. And we'll go ahead in this game. Again, going for that same topspin serve. Really good placement there from Jack. And as a result, Mahmood on the defensive, but able to win the point still. Jack fumbling there when he's smashing. And yeah, Mahmood would take that every day of the week. But no, it was a really good first shot there from Jack, putting Mahmood out of position. but Mahmood able to hold on in the defense. He misses another backhand open up there as Jack creeps closer to leveling the score this game. Oh, good push there from Mahmood as he goes defensive. Here goes Jack on the attack. And, ooh, Mahmood again missing his backhand just off the edge of the table. Just needs to steady himself there because he was getting that on in other games. But, you know, 3 or 4 have just gone slightly off the table at the moment. So he just needs to make sure he's making slight adjustments so that doesn't happen in future. Good serve. And again, that backhand's beginning to cost him this game. And Jack is exploiting that every day of the week. He's not putting it to Mahmood's forehand at all, because he knows Mahmood is just going to bury it past him, as we see here. But no, Mahmood missing the forehand as well. And all of a sudden, Mahmood's a bit under pressure here. Again, 6-4 down. It's still a close game, but losing a few points in a row there. Mahmood getting his backhand on now, and this is the good defense we saw earlier. And I think Mahmood just needs to get it back on the table a few times just to build his confidence. Get the next few points. And again, he misses a push. Seeming to struggle with Jack's serve. So he, again, just needs to find out how he's going to be returning that serve. And otherwise, Jack will keep exploiting that. He comes to Mahmood with a serve of his own. Nice topspin serve. And, oh, lends him into the attack, but again, missing it. And, I mean, that's, I think, the one issue I've found with Mahmood at the moment. Sometimes he will miss a couple in a row when you play him. I mean, his attack is absolutely brutal. It's almost impossible to defend. But, you know, he will have a tendency to miss a couple of shots. And we saw Henry in the previous game was able to keep getting the ball back on the table. But hopefully Mahmood will be able to get the next point or so and find the table again. And again, he's just trying to gun it this time. He's beginning to get annoyed by that serve, and he keeps making mistakes on it. And I think this game is just a game to throw away from Mahmood, as we are 11-5 this game. And yeah, he's 2-1 down, but this is salvageable. Will he take it to 5? Well, no, very good start from Jack there. And just when it looked like Mahmood was in control after that first game, Jack has bounced back with 2 really good games to show why he's, you know, on the Nottingham third team, which, you know, isn't easy to get onto by any metric. Game 3, Jack to serve. Short serve there. Mahmood pushing into the net again, and yeah, he just needs to focus at the moment and get that first ball back. Oh, Jack missing his spin up though, just when it looked like he was beginning to find his rhythm. Meanwhile, on the table below us, we got Driv smashing and missing his smash against Thomas Rayner. Driv looking like he's in a bit of trouble. Yeah, our attention will go back to centre court, where it's currently 2-1 to Mahmood in the 4th game. And again, his backhand going long, and Mahmood beginning to get frustrated here. But this is a very tough fixture, of course. Whilst we managed to comfortably dismatch him Loughborough 2s last week, we're expecting a lot tougher opposition here. Oh, and Mahmood's catching the top of the net there.
That was not.
It was on. It was Mahmood's. So Mahmood getting the bit of luck he needs to get back into this game. Can he capitalise on it? No, he can't, as he misses the serve. And we saw Jack do that in the first game, and I think the nerves are beginning to get to Mahmood now. He needs to really steady himself now, and otherwise he's in danger of missing quite a few in a row as he begins to rush and panic. But no, he gets that point. That's good. Good control there from Mahmood. He just needs to be very careful on return of serve. Good push there as he spins up. Good spin up from Mahmood. And that's what we need to get back into this fixture. Still all to play for. Mahmood actually taking the lead in this game, sorry. We're making it sound a lot more diabolical than it was. But still, 2-1 down, you've got to be very careful as well. In the table below us, Driv versus Thomas. I think Thomas just caught the net and it almost spun back over the net. But of course, we're turning our attention back to centre court. With the serve, and yeah, Jack just controlling it back on, and Mahmood again missing his spin up. Still has a 6-5 lead though this game. Good serve from Mahmood. He's gonna have to go on the defensive though, as they're now doing backhand to backhand. Who's gonna bink first? And he catches the edge, and Jack will win that point to tie the score up at 6-all. Both players unable to know what the score is at the moment, but luckily here in the commentary booth, we know the score is 6-all. The question is, do the players know the score is 6-all? As they now negotiate about what the score is going to be, I think they should hopefully be settling on the right score. But we know here it's 6-all, so we're going to keep assuming that they got it right too, as Mahmood misses the table. And it's 7-6 now to Jack. And Jack within 4 points of winning this fixture. You know, on the table below us, Driv is once again smashing against Thomas, and again he gets lobbed off the table, and that's really unlike Driv. He has a very good attack, but unfortunately looking like he's struggling in the fixture below us. Back to centre court, here comes Mahmood with the spin up. Good control, he catches the top of the net, but he's not able to capitalise from it, as we got a good rally, but he's able to win the rally still. Good rally there from Mahmood, able to use the luck to his advantage. Again, 7-all, like it's been in quite a lot of the games. But can Mahmood convert this lead he has? As again, I think he catches the edge of the table. 7-9. 2 points away from taking it to the deciding game. Of course. Unless they got the score wrong. 8-9. Jack to serve. Mahmood pushes it back. He pushes it long, and it's 9-all. And the question is, have the players got the score right? We know it's 9-all, but hopefully they do too. 2-point shootout. Short serve, push to push. Oh, he spins up, and oh, Mahmood on the defensive. And yes, it goes long. Mahmood 10-9 up. He got his game point here. 1 point away from taking it to the 5th set. Can he convert? Push to push. It catches the top of the net. He's going to spin up. Oh, a good rally, but no, it's 10-all. And oh, we thought it was 10-all, but I think they think it's 11-9, and they're going to call it a game there. Jack winning that fixture, 3-1. We may have got it wrong up here, but maybe the players also didn't know. But at the end of the day, they've agreed, and it was 3-1 to Nottingham in that fixture. Mahmood, unfortunate there, losing to a good player in Jack. And yeah, if you like what you're seeing today in terms of the absolute class we're seeing from some of our team players, feel free to come along to the club as well. Some team players, including myself, will be running Sunday coaching sessions where we'll try to help you improve as a player. And hopefully you can make it into one of our teams one day. Here we can see we have got Ryan versus Jack. Jack, of course, we saw lose 3-0 to Henry earlier in the day, but he's back for more against Ryan Chong. Ryan, another first year, so we've currently seen all 3 first years now who have made the first team. But Ryan actually used to be #1 in the country for his age group back when he was under 15. And although he hasn't played for a few years, he's quite comfortably made his way into the first team. So a very good player there in Ryan. And he goes 1-0 up this game as he misses a spin up though, and it's now 1-all. So yeah, both players having quite a short warm up there as we dive into the first game already. But of course, at this point, we're already towards the end of the fixture. We're about halfway through now. So all the players are pretty warmed up at this point. They just want to get matches in. So I can definitely relate to, just getting the matches in at the moment. It's Ryan missing a block there. He goes through, as it's now 2-all in. Oh, good serve there from Ryan. Take the lead in the game. So fun fact, Ryan's actually got my jersey on at the moment. So you can see at the back of his jersey, it says Jamie. That is my name. Of course, I'm quite small in stature, a bit like Ryan. So, I don't know. A bit like Ryan, I'm quite small in stature, so I thought I'd lend in my team kit. As I think it's 3-all in this fixture at the moment. As Ryan, again, guiding the ball back in the table. Push to push there. Good spin up from Ryan. Very consistent. And yeah. That was Ryan's point. Oh, Ryan, phenomenal play at the moment. And another shout out to Ryan. In our first fixture, not only did he win 4 out of 4 games against Loughborough second team, he didn't drop a single set in the whole match. He went 3-0 all 4 games. And it just shows what a phenomenal player he is. And wow, world-class table tennis there from Ryan. And he's showing on an absolute exhibition match here in front of us. And wow, incredible scenes. But yeah, incredible play there from Ryan. So consistent, so controlled. But he misses a backhand open up, and that undoes all the hard work he's done in the other few points. But again, he's still got a nice lead this game. As it's a let serve. Good serve there from Jack. Is he going backhand to backhand? He misses the backhand. He tries to switch it down the line, but it goes just off the edge of the table. Good serve there from Ryan. He's within 2 points of taking this first game, and quite comfortably at that, even more comfortably than what Henry was looking like in some of the games, as he gets a good spin up there. 4-10, and what a clinic we're seeing from Ryan. Incredible, almost, as it's now 5-10. Good backhand open up there from Jack. Ryan 1 point away from wrapping up this first game. And he spins it up. Oh, he just about misses it. 10-6, but he's still got 4 more opportunities to wrap up this game before it goes to juice at 10-all. You can see Ryan as well, a bit like me, liking to wear sort of long trousers instead of the shorts. I don't know, I just find that quite comfortable. We had a player last year as well, Ben Reddy, our old men's team captain, as Ryan wins the first game 11-6. But yeah, our old men's team captain, Ben Reddy, loved to play in jeans, and he just used to beat everyone in jeans, really. But, you know, Ryan, I've seen Ryan beat people in a hoodie. Like, you know, he is just such a consistent and talented player. And Ryan will win the first game 11-6. And that means that after 13 sets played, Ryan has not dropped a single set. Of course, winning all 12 of his sets in the last fixture. Here we go now. Second game, Lovell. Good spin up there from Ryan. He goes 1-0 up in this game. And Jack Rogers missing another spin up there.
2-love.
2-love, Ryan. Oh, what a shot from Ryan. Great serve there to force the defense there from Jack, and then just able to kill it on the forehand. And whilst Ryan won't have that killer shot which Mahmoud has, you know, he's not quite as powerful. He's just so smart with how he plays. He positions it perfectly.
Fantastic.
And he positions it perfectly whenever he's hitting a shot, Ryan, and he's just so controlled. So, you know, it's always a pleasure to see him playing. I think Ryan won the point. Love 3 now. Yeah. As Jack Rogers there with the spin up gets a point. Yeah, I think 1-4.
Let's go, Warwick. Let's go.
Let's serve there.
That
as
was
Jack
our club development officer, Adam.
Oh, Jack missing a backhand
You
spin
probably
up.
tell by the accent. With
Ryan 5-1 up in this game. Great serve. Oh, again,
just
with
missed.
the top spin serve, able to force the defense there from Jack, but this time not able to kill it. 5-2 this game. Short serve, he's now going to spin it. Great control from Ryan with the backhand. Oh, and he guides it to Thomas's forehand. Oh, but again on the forehand block, just catching the top of the net there. So unfortunate there from Ryan. But he's still quite comfortably in the front of this game. Just looks in control at the moment. Good spin up there from Jack though. But Jack again missing his forehand and beginning to get a bit frustrated. But Ryan very controlled and very calm at the moment. Oh, long serve there, but Ryan handles it perfectly.
Oh,
and again, just so consistent. Hardly giving Jack any points there. Again, goes for that serve, but ooh.
Oh, just missed that.
Okay. This time Jack unable to return the serve, so Ryan 7-4 up. Short serve. Push to push. He's defending, but unable to block back Jack's heavy spin. As Jack will go within 2 this game.
That was a let serve.
Yeah. Let's serve there. So we'll do it again. Push to push. Keeping it short. Good spin up there from Ryan. He's now attacking Jack's backhand again. This time on the forehand to Jack, and Jack's just attacking, but he's standing so far back, and Ryan just so close to the table, just able to consistently move him around and just in control of that rally. Let's serve, I think. Oh, as they actually, I think they miscounted the score. I think it's 5-8. Push to push. Spin up from Ryan. Again, he's on the attack. Thomas blocking with the backhand. What a rally we got here. Again, another world-class rally as he hits the net. Ooh. I think Jack won that point, but again, it's quite hard to see from up here. As Ryan will go 9-6 up. We're about to see in a second what the true score is. It's either 10-5 or 9-6, but I think we'll go with 9-6 for now. Again, from this angle, quite hard to see some of the edges. And Ryan gets it on the table again. I think we can assume he got the score right. It's 6-10 as Ryan moves within a game point of taking the second game here against Jack Rogers. And again, Jack Rogers going for a big backhand, but missing it. Ryan will go 2-0 up. I think now is also a really good chance to shout out the women's team, which I think is the strongest we've ever seen. So currently we have 7 women's team players, and there's literally nothing to separate them. I think all 7 of them, on a given day, could have a claim to being #1. And considering we've got people such as Lois Perryman, who used to be top 10 in the country for juniors, it really shows the standard of our women's team this year. And yeah, they'll hopefully do really well in their fixtures as well. But I mean, the women's division is incredibly tough. Nottingham just have a complete monopoly over all the top players, but I have every single faith that they will do well this season.
I still can't get back Lotus's pimples though.
But yeah, Emma as well, part of that women's team, and co-commentating here today, of course, our very own sports officer here at Warwick University.
Thank you, Jamie.
I don't know. Just kind of lost track of the score a bit this game, but I believe it is. They switched though, so I think it's probably. Okay, we'll see what the score is after this. Good serve there from Ryan. Backhand to backhand, or forehand there from Ryan. Good control. And he misses the end of the table. So we're going to provisionally put the score down as 3-1. Are they switching serves? Okay, good serve there from Ryan.
It's either 3-all or 4-2.
I think maybe put the score down as 3-all, because I think Ryan probably would have won the first point. Thanks. Cheers. Good spin up from Ryan. Oh, great attack. And look at how he moves him around the table. And now Jack on the defensive, and Ryan just relentless. Great point there from Ryan. And once again, putting on an absolute exhibition here on centre court.
It's like we're at Wimbledon.
Jack once again missing a spin up. Great positioning there from Ryan. Moving Jack around the table. Look how effortless he makes it look, but unfortunately dropping that point there. 4-5 as Jack. It's 5-4, sorry, as Ryan to serve. Good serve there from Ryan. Rebuilds his 2-point cushion.
Goes up to 6-4.
Good spin up there from Jack. Oh, and unfortunate there. He catches the top of the net, and that's incredibly hard to block. But Ryan giving it his best shot. As Ryan misses the spin up as well, and all of a sudden Jack is back into the game, tied up at 6-all. This is the closest it's been so far in any of the games. But Ryan still looking in control for now. Needs to be careful that he's not making too many errors now at this point. But look at that, the consistency's back, and look how effortless he makes it look. Literally just putting his bat in the way and using Jack's own speed against him. Jack to serve. Serve short. He's going to spin it up. Blocks there from Ryan as he's defending still. But again, look at that backhand and how he's punching it around the table. 2 to the backhand and then 1 down the line to the forehand. Catching Jack off guard and able to win that point there. Incredible stuff from Ryan once again. Long serve on the backspin. And does it go backhand to backhand? Ryan hits it slightly long as it hits the top of the net. Tied at 8-all here in game 3. Will Ryan be able to dispatch Jack in 3 games like Henry was able to do? We're about to find out. Oh, good serve there from Ryan as he goes 9-8 up. Good spin from Ryan. Oh, he just about misses the edge of the table though. So Jack will tie up the scores at 9-all. 2-point shootout here in game 3.
If we have the score right.
But yeah, we might have got the score wrong, so it could be 10-8, but we assume it's 9-all. Oh, great play from Jack. Good defense from Ryan, though. Look how he's controlling it, and yes, good control there from Ryan. 9-10, and we assume it's his game point. It's game point for somebody.
Match point, we believe.
And we were right. It is match point. Ryan wraps it up in 3. Chole Cho. Great stuff there from Ryan, as Ryan Chong wins the game in 3. And yeah, another win there for Team Warwick. So the 4th player we're going to be seeing today is Dhruv Talisara. He did some second team matches last year, but actually played 1 or 2 for the first team as well. He's always been there and thereabouts between first and second team, but today he gets to shine in the first team. Dhruv has pimples on both sides of his bat. So we saw Henry has long pimples on his backhand. Well, Dhruv has long pimples on his backhand and short pimples on his forehand. And as a result, his bat is very awkward to play against. And I've had many thrilling matches with Dhruv. I always love playing him because it's such an awkward match to play. But yeah, today Dhruv is subbed in for me, but he's doing really well at the moment, and he's been playing phenomenally all of this week. He managed to beat Mahmood 3-1 on Monday, which is a very good result. And the question is, will he be able to beat Jack Sandler? We saw Mahmood struggle with him earlier. Mahmood lost 3-1 against Jack, but will Dhruv be able to avenge his teammate and get a good result here? Either way, it's going to be a very good match. Backspin serve there. Jack going for the spin up. And look, he's running all over the table. Dhruv moving him around and gets the first point. 1-0 to Dhruv. Let's serve there. So we're going to redo that point. Backspin. Dhruv using his long pimples. You can see how awkward Jack's finding this. And oh yes, that's what Dhruv's really good at. Moving around to his forehand and just slapping it on with his short pimples. 2-0 to Dhruv. And you can see Jack already commenting on how awkward Dhruv's bat is. And the thing is with Dhruv, is when you first play somebody, nobody can figure out his bat. You have to play him multiple times. And that's why, as Jack's never played Dhruv, Dhruv has a good chance here. But he's 2-1 up this game as he drops that point. Yeah, nice serve from Dhruv. Oh, and a good shot there from Jack to go cross-court forehand. It's now tied at 2-2. But no, yeah, Dhruv, really good player to play against. And I remember playing him for 3rd place at the Warwick Championships last year. And he managed to beat me 3-2. All our matches always go to the deciding set with Dhruv. But no, he managed to get 3rd place last year at our Warwick Championships.
I think he also won the award for like most awkward player because he's just so difficult to play against.
Yeah, absolutely. And well deserved as well. Now, Jack's doing quite well at the start, but you can see as soon as Dhruv gets that forehand on the table, it's just an absolute bullet. And we saw Mahmood have a really nice forehand spin, but Dhruv's is just completely flat. He just completely slaps the ball and hits it harder than anyone else in the club, really. And he's able to use that to his advantage here to go 4-3 up. And again, Jack missing that there as Dhruv, I think, 4-3 up. But this is a good job. This is a good start from Dhruv. It looked like he was struggling on one of the tables a bit earlier against Thomas, but I think Thomas was their #1 player at Nottingham. But Jack being their #2, very strong player himself. Four here in the first game. Short backspin serve, and Dhruv unable to push it back there. Rare unforced error from Dhruv on the surface. Oh, using his long pimples there to block, but again, too much spin on that second ball. Jack beginning to figure out Dhruv's rubbers. He's going to have to mix it up a bit. But that's good. Able to defend well there. And interestingly enough, Dhruv winning a lot of points on his backhand. It's normally his relentless forehand attack, which he actually misses this time, which wins him the points. But yeah, occasionally he will miss the occasional forehand as well. And he just needs to be wary of that. As yeah, I think beginning to struggle this game, but you know, 8-5 down. That's still pretty good against Jack. I mean, I played Jack Sandler last year, as I said in the previous match, and you know he's a very good player. And of course, we saw him beat Mahmood earlier, and Mahmood's a very strong player himself. So I think Jack is really leveled up this year. And Dhruv, unfortunately, is finding that out the hard way at the moment. As again, Dhruv digging it to his forehand, getting the point there with a nice place backhand there, getting Jack to work on the open up, and again, Jack just hitting it just long there. So Dhruv will get within 1 point. Good serve from Dhruv. But again, he's having to defend, and Dhruv loves attacking. So now he's on the defensive. He's really finding it awkward to get into the game at the moment. As again, he pushes it long. 10-7, game point Jack. Push from Dhruv. Oh, nice dig from Dhruv. Oh, and that's good.
Oh, that's great.
8-10. Can he bring this game back?
Come on, Drev.
Short. Oh, that's a good dig. And again, he got into a position where he had that forehand. And that forehand is so electric. If he just gets it on the table, that's almost always a winning shot. But yeah, just unable to get it this time. And he will lose the first game 11-8. Close game. And yeah, they're just tough players, especially Jack Sandler, who Driv is finding out the hard way. As again, Driv on the defensive, but this time managing to win the point. 1-0 to Driv. Short backspin there from Driv. He's going to push it. Oh, that's a nice dig into Jack's backhand, but misses the forehand attack. Oh, and again, Jack with a nice backhand open up. And Jack takes the lead this game. Push to push there, Driv with the attack, and again he misses it. Getting off the edge of the table, and Driv really needs to switch on his attack at the moment. Because when that goes on, he's just incredible to play, really hard to play against. But when he misses it, that's when he's beatable. And at the moment, unfortunately, looking like he's got quite a few unforced errors at the moment. Good serve, though, from Driv. But yeah, currently his team captain is quite nervous at the moment. I don't know what the scores in the other fixtures are. From what we've seen on centre court, it's 2-1 to Warwick, but there's 14 other games which I haven't been able to see. So I just hope as captain we've done enough to win the fixture, and we'll let you know at the end of the broadcast, hopefully.
If we win. If we lose, we will not let you know.
I think, yeah. 3-3 this game is Jack to serve. Good backspin serve, push to push. Driv keeping it short, but again, missing that backhand, which he's trying to place into Jack's backhand. But yeah, trying to dig it, but missing 2 in a row there. And yeah, Driv beginning to struggle. Good serve there from Driv, and again, unable to block it. And Driv needs to start attacking more, because yeah, he's just not cut out for the defense at the moment, it seems. Good dig there from Driv, as he's blocking. Oh, that's a good shot though from Jack Sandler. And Jack, yeah, really playing well today. We saw him beat Mahmoud. I can only hope that Henry and Ryan were able to beat him, but yeah, it's going to be a close fixture regardless, I think. As Driv digs it off the edge of the table again. Yeah, Driv really struggling to get a footing this game. He's 9-3 down. This might just be a game to write off for Driv. And he just needs to bounce back in the next set. 3-10 down.
Oh,
Driv getting a point back though, but it's probably a bit late for that. I guess another point back.
Oh, he's getting back into it now. A bit too late.
So hopefully he can carry this momentum into the next game. And again, he's getting a few points in a row now. I think he's on 6-10 now. As he now goes to 7-10. Driv getting a few points in a row here. Bit of a resurgence. Maybe a bit late for that, but no, he gets luck now. And I think he might be within 2 points. This might be one of the greatest comebacks I see if he can pull it off. And this will really kill the morale of his opponent. But no, just when he's that close, I think he's dropped the game there.
I think he's got him back into the swing of things though,
Or
which is always good.
We might actually still be going. We might have got the score slightly wrong.
Yeah, the score is definitely wrong.
So I think we might be at 8-10 at the moment. Maybe 9-10 now. This could be a comeback from 9-3 down. And when Driv gets momentum, he's lethal. But unfortunately, we'll drop that game 11-9. But no, when Driv gets momentum, he's completely lethal. I remember in said match last year when I was playing him in the Warwick Championships, I think I was 7-3 up 2 games in a row, and I just lost 8 points in a row, 2 matches in a row. And once Driv gets that forehand dialed in, you're just praying really to get points off him. when he's missing, but when he's getting it on, he doesn't miss. Unfortunately, I think he gets a bit lucky there, as Jack will go 1-0 up. I believe he went 1-0 up. I don't know if he's laughing because he missed or he got it on, but I guess we can tell by Driv's reaction as he goes back to the table. And Driv looks pissed. I think he lost that first point. There goes Driv. He's defending. Good blocks, but no. Too much spin there from Jack. Love to. Able to get the point on the serve, though. Gets one back. Nice dig from Driv, and he opens up his forehand, but he's just been missing that today. And it's a shame because, yeah, normally he's just really dialed in on that forehand. But yeah, struggling a bit this game. And Driv, yeah, beginning to have a few errors there. I think he's 1-4 down now. Hopefully Driv can mount a similar sort of comeback he did last game. Otherwise, it's looking a bit grim at the moment. There you go. Finally able to get his forehand on the table. Good angle there. I'm beginning to see that forehand we saw in the first game. And when it goes on, it's just so lethal. But again, his backhand's just been letting him down. When he's trying to dig it long, he just keeps digging off the edge of the table. Good positioning, though, from Driv. This could be where he bounces back. And, of course, once he gets 1 or 2 points in a row, the Driv train... Yeah, as long as he gets a few points in a row, he should be able to bring this back still. I think it was, yeah. Oh, no. Oh, no. Was it? Did you see it? I think it might be 2-7. I'm not sure. I think Driv calls a timeout now. He's in a bit of a rough spot, so he needs a bit of coaching from the team. So, in each match, a player is allowed to call a timeout whenever they want. They get 1 timeout per match, and basically, when you're in a bit of a difficult spot, you just want your teammates to reassure you that you're doing a good job, really, and just help you, give you morale so you can get back into the match, give you some advice maybe. But yeah, of course, all the other players would have played Jack by now, so hopefully able to give Driv some good advice going forward. Serve there from Driv. Good positioning. As it goes off the edge of the table. Driv takes the next point. This forehand's still not going on now. Driv in trouble. Let's serve there, but they didn't notice, so they're going to keep going. And I think Driv won that point.
Yeah, I think so. We haven't actually mentioned that he's our risk officer, have we?
Yeah, Driv, part of the exec, but of course, most notably as well, one of our first team players today. As he gets another point back there. Again, can Driv mount a similar comeback to what he did last game? It's looking quite grim now. 2 points away. And again, Driv misses the edge of the table. I think it's 6-10 now. Game point and match point for Jack Sandler. But he misses the first spin up. This gives Driv a lifeline here. Can Driv come back? No, he misses the serve. And that's not the way you like to lose a game. But, Driv putting up a valiant effort there, especially in the second game where he fought back from like 9-2 down to bring it all the way back to 10-9. But no, that will probably conclude our commentary here today. And yeah, thank you very much for watching the matches there. We saw one match from each of our first team players. They all put on a really good show. Mahmood and Driv, unfortunate there against Jack Sandler, not able to win those matches, but hopefully they've done well in the rest of their fixtures. And I think I'm probably going to go downstairs now and just see how they've done.
I think we'll definitely add thank you to Jamie for all of the amazing commentary.
Awesome, and of course thanks very much for Emma as well for his sort of setting this all up and giving table tennis an opportunity to, look good on the big stage hopefully. But yeah, thank you very much, Jack, and yeah, have a great day, everyone.